Have you been keeping an eye on XRP lately? With all the buzz around the SEC's looming appeal and the possibility of a spot ETF launch, there's a lot at stake for XRP holders. Could this be a make or break moment for XRP? Stick around because we're diving deep into the latest developments, price trends, and what all this means for your investment. Right now, XRP is hovering just below 60 cents, and the tension is palpable. The SEC isn't done with XRP, and their appeal could shake things up big time. What's driving the price trends, and should we still hold out hope for a spot ETF? We're breaking down the key factors that could either propel XRP to new heights or send it spiraling. Don't worry, we've got you covered with a detailed analysis of what's happening right now. We'll explore the current price trends, dig deep into the implications of an SEC appeal, and give you the insights on whether a spot ETF is still on the horizon. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear picture of what to expect next and how to position your investment accordingly. Let's kick things off with the elephant in the room, XRP's price hovering just below the 60-cent mark. It's been a rollercoaster ride lately, hasn't it? But what's really going on behind the scenes that's keeping XRP in this tight range? XRP's price has been struggling to break through that 60-cent resistance level, leaving many investors in limbo. The fear of the unknown is real, especially with the SEC's appeal potentially threatening to derail any gains XRP has made. This uncertainty is keeping the market in check and preventing any significant price movements. The key here is understanding the factors that are at play. It's not just about market sentiment, it's about the broader legal and regulatory environment. We'll dissect what's keeping XRP stuck and whether this stagnation is a temporary blip or a sign of a bigger challenge ahead. Plus, we'll explore strategies for navigating this uncertainty so you're prepared for whatever happens next. Next up, let's talk about the elephant's shadow, the looming SEC appeal. The market is buzzing with anticipation, and you can see it reflected in XRP's price trends. But what exactly are these trends telling us? The SEC's ongoing legal battle with Ripple has been a dark cloud over XRP for a while now. The mere hint of an appeal has been enough to cause ripples in the market, with traders on edge and price volatility increasing. These trends signal that the market is bracing for impact, but the question is, how severe will it be? To navigate these choppy waters, we need to break down the price trends and understand what they're signaling. Is the market pricing in the worst case scenario, or is there still room for optimism? As I put out the TA and technical analysis this morning, we analysed the data, looked at the historical patterns and provided a forecast on what to expect next if the SEC moves forward with its appeal. So do go ahead and check that out, I'll link it right here. Now let's switch gears and talk about something that could be a game changer, the possibility of an XRP spot ETF. This could be the silver lining that XRP holders have been waiting for. The excitement around a potential XRP spot ETF is palpable, but it is also fraught with uncertainty. The SEC's tough stance on cryptocurrency has made it difficult for any ETF approvals to gain traction. If the SEC's approval gains momentum, it could put these hopes on ice, leaving investors in a tough spot. But don't lose hope just yet. We're going to talk a little bit around what could happen to the price action of XRP should we see the spot ETF. If we were to kind of reflect on everything that happened with Bitcoin's ETFs, we could see a significant amount of inflows for XRP. Now, this, of course, is all speculation because we aren't in a position to really take a look at that data just at the moment. There's a lot of things to kind of consider, specifically with the Ripple versus or SEC versus Ripple and how the appeal could affect the market. Now, if they do appeal and they do win and gain momentum around their appeal, we could see, unfortunately, the hopes of a spot ETF put on ice for a significant period of time. However, as we get closer and closer to October and no signs of an appeal are there, we could potentially see the spot ETFs come to fruition. And if we do, a significant amount of inflows could come to XRP, fueling and sending XRP's price action soaring. So what happens if the ETF is delayed or denied? How can investors adapt their strategies and still come out on top? So if we don't see an ETF, there's still a lot of hope for mainstream adoption to come on in and see and take XRP to those next levels. There's also a lot of institutional investors that could be looking at XRP to help them with their cross-border payments and other solutions. So although an ETF would help us getting significant traction in the market, they are not the silver bullet that a lot of people are hoping for. Essentially, they mark just one out of a dozen ways that XRP could see significant increase in its adoption, demand, and significant price increases that would follow. Price action. It's what everyone's watching, right? XRP's recent movements have been anything but predictable. So what can we learn from the latest price action, and what does it tell us about the road ahead? XRP's price action has been a mix of highs and lows with no clear direction in sight. This lack of clarity is making it difficult for investors to decide whether to hold, sell, or buy more. The SEC's looming appeal adds another layer of complexity, making it even harder to predict where XRP is heading next. So, as I put out earlier, we analysed the recent price movements, the support levels, the resistance levels, and the trading volumes. And we can start to piece together a more comprehensive picture of what was going on. And ultimately, XRP doesn't look like it's in a great spot. We broke down key indicators and we provided actionable insight on how to interpret those signals. So whether you're in for short-term trades or long-term trades, this analysis that I put out earlier was quite informative over to what you should be doing and when you should be doing it. But of course, I am no financial advisor and I cannot give you financial advice. All I can do is share my thoughts and opinions of the data in the charts, of which you can check it out here. Now let's switch gears and start talking about trading. If you're tired of trading on platforms that don't deliver and you're looking for a seamless and secure trading experience, let me introduce you to 𝗕𝗘𝗪, which is a game-changing crypto exchange that will transform your trading. If you're not seeing the profits that you deserve, it's probably time to switch to 𝗕𝗘𝗪. They have top-notch security, two-factor authentication, and an insurance fund to help you trade with peace of mind. Their robust infrastructure and swift, accurate trades eliminate missed opportunities. 𝗕𝗕𝗪's intuitive interface is designed for both desktop and mobile, and if you're new to crypto, 𝗕𝗕𝗪 offers tutorials and a supportive community to get you started. Advanced traders will love the wide range of features, low fees, and customizable strategies. Plus, using my affiliate link gives you exclusive discounts and promotions. 𝗕𝗕𝗪 also has a copy trade feature that lets you mimic successful traders. Perfect for earning while you learn. Now, they have an active community and a 24/7 customer support to enhance your trading experience. So if you're ready to level up, check the affiliate link in the description and access exclusive perks. With 𝗕𝗕𝗪, trading crypto is exciting and profitable. Don't wait, join the 𝗕𝗕𝗪 family and start making some serious gains today. All right, let's talk technical analysis. It's time to dive into that daily chart and see what the numbers are telling us. Is there a pattern emerging, or is the market just as confused? The daily chart provides a snapshot of XRP's performance, but interpreting it correctly requires a very keen eye. With so many factors influencing price right now, from the SEC appeal to the broader crypto environment, it's easy to get lost in all the noise. Earlier today, we walked through the daily chart. We highlighted key trends, potential breakouts, the critical support and resistance levels. And hopefully by the end of that video, you had a clearer understanding of what XRP's current trajectory was and how to use the data to your advantage. We spoke about long positions, short positions, how I do believe there is a surge up towards that 75 to 85 cents and maybe even $1, and how we could use leverage long positions or spot buy swing trades to basically take advantage of that. But that is all on the daily time frame. There's a lot of analysis also happening on the lower time frames, and it's very important that you look at all these time frames in isolation to build a much bigger picture on a macro scale. For example, we're still expecting extreme volatility on the smaller time frames, small moves to the upside, bigger pushes to the downside, followed by that bigger move to the upside towards 75, 85 cents. But none of this is going to happen instantaneously. It is going to be a bit of a process, and time is going to be key in getting your patience in check, because I am thinking that the daily charts breakout situation for XRP is something that is going to happen over several months. We are not saying that this is likely to happen instantaneously. We've already been tracking a pretty consistent consolidated market since March 2024, and that has been a pretty solid 4 months of bouncing between lows and highs, gradually working its way down. This is actually a bullish pattern that is an indication of a big break to the upside, but it's taken 4 months so far, and I don't think it's finished just yet. My expectations on XRP's price action is a continuation of this consolidation before we get that breakout. So expect volatility. On the smaller time frames, there's plenty of opportunities to be trading, both long, short, swing trades, and so forth. And there's a lot of opportunity for dollar cost averaging and building out bigger positions as we have those dips in the market. Ultimately, I do see a breakout in XRP's future, so it's important to kind of keep an eye on what always going on all those different time frames, so you don't freak out and start selling your positions at the wrong time. Ultimately, XRP is poised for a breakout, but I think it is basically being held back by everything that's going on from a fundamental standpoint. The appeal that is looming, and let's face it, the SEC are more than likely going to be dragging their feet, and is why we are not going to see any major price action, in my opinion, until we get conclusion on that case with no appeal or an appeal. If there is an appeal, this case is going to drag on even more, and more damage is going to be done to the retail investors that the SEC are supposed to be here to protect. And again, history tells us that the SEC do not give a damn about retail investors. So, where does all this leave us? XRP is in a critical phase, with the SEC appeal and potential spot ETF launch hanging in the balance. But what's the bottom line for you, the investor? This uncertainty, or the uncertainty surrounding XRP, is undeniable. The threat of an SEC appeal looms large, and the hopes for a spot ETF are still up in the air. This leaves investors in a tough spot, wondering whether to stick with XRP or look elsewhere. But here's the good news. With the right knowledge and strategy, you can navigate these challenges and come out ahead. Stay informed, stay flexible, and most importantly, stay tuned. We'll keep you updated with the latest developments and provide you the insight you need to make the best decisions for your portfolio.